This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, Mount Allen residents are fed up as they're still not able to access their homes following last year's floods. A group of Ashburton residents have grouped together to improve the town's public image. And a group of Invercargill filmmakers have got lucky for the second year running. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. Residents of Mount Allen properties left practically inaccessible since flooding last year say the authorities have washed their hands of the situation. It's been a year since flooding left forestry debris across the access road, making it impassable.
Braving the path of year-old destruction. Since the July 2017 floods, neighbours Alan Dunlop and Janine Falloon can only access their properties at the end of Mount Allen Road by cutting through forestry and wading through silt. Janine Falloon says both the City Council and Regional Council are well aware of the issues.
The DCC have been involved, the ORC have been involved. The ORC have now told the DCC in Juanita that they have to keep away from it because it's damaging to the creek or the wildlife and fish and everything here.
Falloon says having to climb over logging debris, known as slash, whenever they want to access their houses is making their homes practically uninhabitable.
Well, this is our access way. Alan Dunlop's up there, mine through here. We can't get through at all. This has been a year.
Waste timber from the nearby Juanita Forestry Plantation has covered their access road since it was carried by the flooded big stream and finally settled near the stream's delta with the Taieri River, destroying the private drive the residents had been using.
The creek's got nothing to do with our access. The creek's over there. This is the access. We can't get to our homes.
It means they've been unable to retrieve large items, including vehicles. Flood-damaged buildings on the property have also been left to the elements because there's no access. Juanita says they tried to clear the debris earlier this year, but was told to stop by the Otago Regional Council because of the damage caused to the stream by the machinery.
Yeah, I can't even get to our ford. The DCC have told us that, they're no longer responsible for the road to our homes. We've got right of access when we purchased the property. I believe Alan has too. Nobody wants to know anything about it. Everyone's just wiped their hands of it and we're left with this mess. We can't get to our homes.
Falloon is the Outram Hotel publican and doesn't live full-time at the site, whereas Alan Dunlop had to find temporary accommodation where he's been for a year. After the ORC decision, the Dunedin City Council advised it was considering changing the way it maintains and repairs the road, which leads to their properties. In Dunedin, the South Today.
A cone of silence has dropped over the upper reaches of the Waitaki district as the production of a major movie begins. Residents have signed confidentiality agreements or are unwilling to speak about the film. Construction has begun on what could be a Chinese fortress in the Arahuri Valley. This is understood to be a set for Disney's live-action remake of the 1998 animated feature Mulan. The Waitaki District Council confirms a consent has been approved for the production company to film in the valley but has not offered any details. The website IMDb lists 104 filmmakers and crew signed on to the movie, including a military advisor and horse master. A group of Ashburton residents have grouped together to improve the town's public image. Armed with gloves and bags, they hope their cause catches on.
Bev Skates doesn't like litter. She thinks it's bad for Ashburton and its image, so she and others are doing something about it. They've formed Litter Free Ashburton, and they meet on the second Monday of the month at the chessboard in the centre of town.
The litter used to drive me nuts. I hated it, and it looked awful. It makes the town look untidy, and when we've got all the visitors, particularly on West Street, driving through there, and the streets are full of litter, it's not a good look.
Armed with litter grabbers, gloves and bags, they set out to collect every bit of litter they can find. For this session, skates cleared the mess near the West Street side of the Ashburton Rail Overbridge. A team of helpers from DNA Hairdressing tackled the CBD. Skates wants as many people as possible to join the litter gatherers for an hour once a month. In Ashburton, the South Today.
A young woman was airlifted to hospital yesterday morning after crashing her van into a paddock near Pukerā. A police spokesman says emergency services were called about 10 a.m. to the scene of the crash on State Highway 1 between Gore and Waipahi, where a van had crashed into a paddock. He says the driver was conscious and breathing when police arrived, but no further details are available on her condition. St John's spokesman Gerard Campbell says the woman in her 20s was airlifted to Dunedin Hospital Emergency Department. A Southland team of filmmakers have once again made it to the grand finals of the 48-hour film competition. Team Super Furious Ninja Dragons were yesterday announced as a wildcard entry into the grand finals for the second year running. Sharon Rees has more.
The Super Furious Ninja Dragons have done it again with this entry into the 48-hour film competition. In May, the Southland filmmakers were given just 48 hours to make a short splat-stick film, which found favour with the judges and earned them a wildcard entry into the finals for the second year in a row. Producer Stephen Waller said the unique genre gave them a chance to branch out from their usual style, but the gory comedy came with its own set of challenges.
Splat-stick, generally there's a massive amount of blood. And we've done that before, it's great, but there's always a lot of clean-up and things. So there's not a lot of places that we could use where we were going to be able to make a really big mess and get it sorted out.
The team decided on video game style effects for the benefits of all the blood without the mess, but it didn't necessarily make it any easier.
This was our toughest year. The effects involved in this film are a lot more demanding than some of the ones we've done in the past. In the past, we've actually been able to get it done in a bit of time and do a little bit of finessing to the film to make it really pop. This year it was really a race for the line. It was very close.
And while taking out the national title would be somewhat validating, Wallace says there's already a huge sense of achievement within the team.
Just the joy of making the film was the biggest part of it. A win, I guess, in many ways would help to remind us that this is something that we are good at and something that we can compete at. The team just went wild with the idea and come up with something that, I think we're all really proud of.
The 48-hour grand final will be held in Auckland on Saturday, where the team's film Office Fighter will go up against 17 other films for the title of Grand Champion. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
Still to come on the South Today. A long-serving Invercargill volunteer enjoys helping youngsters, and the Mosgiel Treehouse saga is due to be cut down to size.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Step into Shop on Carroll and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires. For obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysPlumbing.co.nz. If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
With over 230 events, the International Science Festival is taking over Dunedin from the 6th to the 15th of July. For more info, go to scifest.org.nz.
They've been moving earth for nearly 30 years. Locally owned and operated, Hall Brothers Transport is your one-stop shop when it comes to demolition, site clearance, recycling buildings, chipping trees, earthworks, drainage and roading. Nothing goes to waste. Hall Brothers Transport can get the whole job done from start to finish, no matter how big or small. Give them a call on 4771 141 or drop into 26 Creswell Street behind the railway station. That's Hall Brothers Transport Limited.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Being a big softie takes training. I've gone to great lengths to become even softer while still being strong and reliable. The new me is bigger and softer than ever.
Cotton Softs. Softness and strength you can trust.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
Welcome back. Southland youth are being given the chance to hone their leadership skills with the ILT Kids Zone Festival. Over 150 volunteers of all ages are invited to join the festival every year, and for some it has helped to shape their lives.
For the 12th year in a row, Kids Zone staff member Miguel Buick Turnbull is doing his part in helping the festival run smoothly. The Green Zone area manager was just 13 when he volunteered for the festival, which has gone a long way to shaping his adult life.
When I was a teenager, it was something to put on my CV and it helped me get my first job. Also, it helped me get the job that I'm in at the moment because I work with children. The experience and the knowledge that I learned at Kids Zone helped me in my day-to-day job.
Buick Turnbull is now a paid staff member for the festival, supervising volunteers and managing his own area. He says the festival is not only an important event for families, but also for the volunteers and staff who cherish the work they do.
I think it's really important. One, there's not much going on in the winter, so it's something for the families to do during the winter, and it's encouraging parents to spend some time, some quality time with their children. The kids own staff like my other family, so getting to catch up with your family again, but then it's the kids and the community, making sure, seeing them all happy and having a good time. That's what mainly brings me back. Yeah.
The festival sees around 150 volunteers offering their help over 6 days, with around 11,000 people through the gates every year. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
Plans have been measured up to facilitate the rebuild of the contentious Mosgiel treehouse. Engineers have taken stock of Mosgiel's much debated treehouse, and a working bee is proposed for the weekend to bring it down to size.
It's coming down, but not completely. This treehouse in suburban Mosgiel raised neighbourhood hackles recently, but with the help of local Rotarians is due for downsizing tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to lower the treehouse, the platform, because it's a bit high, and there'll be 4 fellows here from the Mosgiel Rotary will come tomorrow morning and dismantle what we've got and rebuild it and keep it in accordance with the regulations so that everybody will be happy.
They were measuring it to know how much the treehouse has to be lowered by on a glorious sunny day. And Seddon is hoping for similar conditions to help get the work done easily.
Yeah, I think the weather will be quite good out here, and we're hoping to get most of it done tomorrow. If not, we'll finish off maybe Sunday. So by after the weekend, we're good to go.
He's anticipating a simple working bee and says it's pretty straightforward to get it to meet the guidelines.
I'll just make sure the platform's safe and that it fits into the requirements for height, so that no part of the structure is any more than 3 metres above the ground.
Mosgiel Rotary came on board with the project partially through Dunedin City Councillor Mike Lord, who's also a Rotarian. In Mosgiel, The South Today.
In recognition of the growing issue of abandoned cats in the Wanaka area, a new charitable trust has been set up to rescue the unwanted pets. The Upper Clutha Cat Rescue Organisation already has 10 volunteers, but is looking for more help.
Helping rehome abandoned cats in the Wanaka region, these Clutha volunteers have set up their own cat rescue operation. According to Lindsay Turner, the homeless cats come in all shapes and sizes.
Maybe we'd had about 40 cats through this year. Various ages. Some of those have been kittens, some older kittens and some older cats as well, so a real variety, and from all over the place, like Wanaka, Albertown, Luggett, Hawea, Terrace even.
Monique Wallace says many people move away from the area, leaving their pets abandoned.
The numbers of wild cats, stray cats down here is just incredible. A lot of the through cats not being neutered, spayed. Also, a lot of cats being dumped because there's a lot of transient sort of people staying down here that haven't got permanent homes, they're renting and they need to move to a place that won't allow pets. So unfortunately that will happen. The kind thing to do is to try and just help these poor cats, because it's not their fault that they've been left.
Rachel Allabone was pleasantly surprised at how easy it is to foster an unwanted kitten.
I'd seen a kitten on the side of the road coming back from Queenstown, and my husband was away, so I thought, well, perhaps I'll have a go at fostering. So I tracked it and fostered her last year, and it worked out, so I've got some more.
The Cat Rescue Trust is always keen to hear from people prepared to adopt a cat. But a word of warning, owning a cat can be a commitment lasting around 18 years. In Wanaka, for The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, we check in with the junior harness driver making her way to trotting stardom, and we have the weekend's weather for you.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life. Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
It's Alex Campbell Menswear's knitwear clearance.
Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33%. That's the third. Lots of New Zealand made and imported quality garments. Wool mix, pure wool, 100% merino, merino cashmere, merino possum, heavy work fishnets, V-neck, crew neck, quarter zip, button collar, full zip, plain stripes, argyles, ferrules, self patterns, you name it, even some ladies' colours. Knitwear clearance, buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33% on all of them. Alex Campbell Menswear's, 3 stores.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
They've been moving earth for nearly 30 years. Locally owned and operated, Hall Brothers Transport is your one-stop shop when it comes to demolition, site clearance, recycling buildings, chipping trees, earthworks, drainage and roading. Nothing goes to waste. Hall Brothers Transport can get the whole job done from start to finish, no matter how big or small. Give them a call on 4771 141 or drop into 26 Creswell Street behind the railway station. That's Hall Brothers Transport Limited.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires. For obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance, and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Step into Shop on Carrot and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Thanks for staying with us. Harness racing at Dunedin's Forbury Park last night saw Alicia Harrison take the reins of the New Zealand Junior Driver Championship. She tells the South today her success is due to studying the racing form of the other competitors.
In the hands of Alicia Harrison, the pacer Old Oak Emma wins at Forbury Park in Dunedin last night.
Old Oak Emma up the inside for Alicia Harrison. Alicia gets top points.
That win, plus coming third in a later race, means that Harrison leads the New Zealand Junior Driver Championship Series.
Yeah, absolutely wrapped. Couldn't have panned out better.
The Morrisonville-based driver attributes her win with Old Oak Emma to studying the form of those she was up against, such as contender Omar Sharif.
She felt really good in the warm-up and behind the gate, and I knew Omar Sharif would lead, but I also knew that the one horse didn't have much gate speed, so I thought I'd come out as good as I could and try slot in handy, and it really did work out perfectly.
The National Junior Driver Championship consists of 4 heats, with the first being held last night and the next 2 heats being scheduled for tonight at Addington in Christchurch. In Dunedin, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Residents of Mount Allen properties left practically inaccessible since flooding last year, so the authorities have washed their hands of the situation. A group of Ashburton residents have grouped together to improve the town's public image, and they're armed with gloves and bags. And Invercargill filmmakers team Super Furious Ninja Dragons are the wildcard entry into the 48 Hours Grand Final for the 2nd year running. And now look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome Phil Somerville, what have you got for us there?
Well, I've got a lovely picture that Stephen Jackery took of it was just a nice little story about a chap from Pirikanui and his pet goat. So goats do make nice pets.
And look, he's quite proud to be sitting in that boat too.
Of course, tomorrow weekend is Weekend Mix. Travel stories about a hunter going off first time hunting in the Waitaki Hills. Food's got winter soups. The main feature's about strikes, which are happening nowadays more often, and just looking at that wider issue. I thought I mentioned Gerard O'Brien's Parallax column, photographs with different angles on things. That's always worth a look, and quite arty pics. Main news part of the paper, the cycleway, the DCC, the cycleway from the railway station through down towards the stadium. Work starting on that next, very soon. And we've got a background story on the nurses. We've looked at what it takes to be a nurse, particularly the Polytech course here. Apparently they get 3 to 4 applicants for every one they can accept. So it's still a very popular, even though it obviously is a very difficult job to do.
Yeah, definitely difficult. Thank you, Phil. And you can catch all of that in tomorrow's ODT. And now it's time to have a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by MolMap.
Today's southern view is of a frozen puddle in Dunedin. A trough of low pressure in the Tasman Sea will spread increasing cloud over the southern districts, bringing cold and clammy northeasterlies. To the southern outlook, Balclutha, Catlins, Gore and Lumsden can all expect light northeasterlies with high cloud and highs around 7 or 8 degrees. To the central outlook, Alexandra, Queenstown, Tiana and Wanaka can all look forward to light northerlies, some high cloud and highs ranging from 8 to 10 degrees. To the northern outlook, along the coast, Oamaru and Timaru are in for light northeasterlies, clear skies and highs of 11. Further inland, Marama and Twizel can expect temperatures of only 8 degrees. In Dunedin tonight, expect clear and frosty conditions with a low of -1. Light winds tomorrow, a low of -1 and a high of 11. High cloud increasing on Sunday with moderate northerly winds, a high of 12 and a low of 6. Then potentially starting the week with milder conditions with temperatures between 8 and 11. And in Invercargill, fine and frosty tonight with a low of -1. Sunny periods and some high cloud developing and moderate northerlies, a high of 13 and a low of 5 degrees. Fine with high clouds thickening and lowering on Sunday. Moderate northeasterly winds, 13 the high and a warmish 8 degrees predicted. Similar conditions are forecast for Monday, temperatures between 8 and 13. That's our news for this Friday. For the latest news from the southern region, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube and at channel39.co.nz. For full stories, check out www.odt.co.nz. Have a great evening, and as it's Friday the 13th, watch out for black cats. Take care, ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.